Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of my sweet, sweet students. How are you? How are you? Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Okay. So we are back again. You look very happy. What happened? Okay. You have your pet with you. Wow, that's great. Okay. So students, this is our science class, right? So as you know that we are discussing pet animals. We discussed about dogs and cats yesterday, right? And today I am going to share some very exciting facts with you about the fish and turtle and what else? Fish, turtle, and rabbits. Yes. See, fish are at somebody's home. Do somebody has fish as pet, right? Who has fish as pet at home? Oh, very good. Okay. And do any of you have got bunnies at home? Rabbits? No? Okay, no problem. And what about turtles? Hmm. Very few people like to keep turtles as pet, right? There are very few who keeps turtles as pet. I don't know. I don't want to keep the turtle as pet. I like dogs. I like cats as well, right? But not turtles, right? Okay. So first of all, like we are going to start from a very cute little pet animal, right? Which is what is that? That's a fish, yes. We can have big fish in our aquarium and we can have even small fish, right? Yes, fishes are of all different colors and sizes, right? Okay, so we can have big fish in the aquarium and we can even have small fish, right? But make sure they're not going to fight, right? Yes, okay. So we are going to talk about fish. Okay, that's my cute little fish. Don't go anywhere. Okay, stay. We're going to discuss something very interesting about you. Okay, so see, she listens to me. She's a very good friend of mine, and she is going to stay, right? So fishes are vertebrates, right? So one thing I'm going to tell you that fish are vertebrates, and that means that they have got a spine, right? We have spine, right? Backbone. Exactly. So fish are vertebrates, and that means that they have got spines, right? And fishes have gills from which they breathe, right? Remember, I told you gills are the only thing they can get oxygen from, right? And when they're in the water, they breathe with the help of their gills, which you can see here, right? And if we look at this picture, these are the gills, right? If you can see this, these are the gills they breathe from, right? So fish are vertebrates and they breathe with the help of their gills. And when they're in the water, they get the oxygen through the gills as we breathe with the help of our lungs, right? Yeah, that's great. Okay, so there are about more than 3,000, 30,000 fish, types of fish, right? There are more than 30,000 types of different fish, and scientists are even discovering them, right? They can even get some new fish, or maybe when you're going to grow up, you will find a new type of fish somewhere. Yeah, that's even possible, right? Okay, so the other thing is that they come in all the sizes, right? In all the different colors. Some of them are very big, like whales, and some of them are very small, like the small goldfish, right? But the whale, yeah, there are even sharks, but they cannot be friends, right? Because the shark eats the small fishes, right? Okay. And the other thing is that the fish are cold-blooded animals. What they're cold-blooded animals, and that means that they cannot control, their bodies cannot control their temperature. as we do, right? The fish cannot control their temperature as we do. Yes. And there is another thing that was even very new to me, and I was amazed to hear that. Do you know that what? Yeah, I'm going to tell you. The fish can feel the pain and they get stressed as humans, right? So if you have fish at home, you have to keep her happy, right? Didn't you know that before? Yes, I even didn't know that before. I didn't know that fish can get stressed. Oh my God, how can I swim far away? Maybe from where I can get the food. Oh, I'm so stressed, right? So, but you don't have to be stressed, right? We should not get stressed. We should all be happy all the time, right? Okay? So, don't get stressed. Be happy all the time. Okay? So that was so amazing that they feel pain like humans and they even get upset. They get stressed, right? So talk to your fish and find out if she's stressed out or not, right? That is great. That is so lovely. Okay, thank you, Nemo. Very good. Thank you for being there for a while. Love you. Okay. So another thing is another pet we're going to talk about a rabbit. What is it? A rabbit, right? So rabbits are they're small mammals, right? And they are famous. What they are famous for? Can you put it here? Can you see that? Yes. Okay. Put the money over here. Okay. Rabbits are mammals, and they are famous for their long ears. Yes, they are very famous for the long, long ears, right? And they've got small tail. Can you see this? They've got a very small tail, which looks like a bun. They've got a small, small tail that looks like a bun. So people even call them bunnies. That's why people call them bunnies, because a small tail looks like a bun, right? So the next time you're going to see a rabbit, you have to look for the tail. Just observe what kind of tail they have. That's a bunny kind of bun kind of tail. So that's why people call them bunnies as well, and find out they've got like long ears and how they're moving. They can move them left, right, front, back, everywhere. And do you know why? Because rabbits are prey animals. Every animal likes to hunt rabbit. Do you know that? Yes, that's why they've got long ears. And do you know that rabbits often can sleep not like this? They can sleep like their eyes open. So you don't even know whether your rabbit is awake or whether he's sleeping, right? Often they sleep like that with open eyes, right? Not all the time, but often they are sleeping like that. So, and the other thing is that rabbits are found all around the world because, as I told you, that they're a prey animal, that every animal likes to hunt that. So they're available everywhere except of Antarctica, right? So, and that's why they've got long ears, as I told you. And you know that rabbits also purr like cats, right? But they purr differently. Whenever they're happy, they use their teeth. They rub their teeth when they're happy. So you can observe that as well, right? So, and the other thing is, I want to share with you that do you know that what is the group of rabbits called? Do you know that? What is a group of rabbit called? Colony. Colony, colony. So the group of rabbits is called colony. Yes, that's great. So, another amazing fact. What do we think about rabbits mostly? What do they eat? Mostly we think they eat carrots. Yes, they do like carrots. They definitely like carrots. They love carrots, but mostly rabbits they fill their stomach with the hay and grass. Amazing, right? Mostly they fill their stomach with hay and grass, but their stomachs are very sensitive. So what do they do is that they even eat carrots because they like to eat. They enjoy eating carrots. But that's not the only thing rabbits enjoy or they eat or they fill their stomach with, right? So though the stomach is very sensitive, so mostly they fill it with hay and grass. And then later on, when they're in a good mood and when they want to enjoy something else, they eat carrots, right? Isn't that amazing for you? Yes, it is. Now you are going to observe it all, right? When we were going to see a fish, or you have fish at home, or maybe you see a rabbit anywhere, right? So most of the people call rabbits bunnies. Most of the people call small rabbits bunnies, but that's a pet name, like that's a common like name. So that, but mostly we call it a rabbit. That's a rabbit, right? So, anyone wants to keep rabbits as pet at home? Yay, me too. Right? Okay, that is super great. Okay, so Mr. Bunny, thank you very much for having with us. Thank you. Okay, now another pet animal, just very slow. Yes, that is my cute little turtle. Amazing. I really like him. He's so cute, right? Okay, so Mr. Turtle, you stay here for a while. We're going to talk to you, or maybe we'll discuss some things about you. Would you like that? Maybe he likes it, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to talk about turtles. So they've got hard shells, right? This is the shell they have, and they're very slow. They're very slow, slow, slow. They walk very slow. Okay, so the first amazing thing about the turtle is the shell. That is the hardest part of the turtle. Yeah, that's a very hard thing. And when they have got fear or they want to hide, they just get into the shells. You must have seen that, right? Yes. Whenever they are having some fear or they feel like somebody's trying to hold them or catch them, they just get into the shells. Okay. And the amazing thing is, do you know what this shell is made up of? The shell is made up of keratin. Do you know what keratin is? The same thing our nails are made up of. Our nails are made up of keratin, and the turtle's shell is also made up of keratin. Yeah, that is great. And do you know turtles spend most of their day to find food? Because slowly, 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 they're finding food somewhere here, somewhere there, somewhere near, somewhere far. So, right? They are finding their food. And turtles are omnivores. Turtles are omnivores. What does that mean? That means that they eat plants as well and they eat insects as well. Yeah, yeah, it is. Okay. The mostly the young turtles, they eat insects, meat and all, and the old ones, maybe, they mostly eat grass. Hmm. And there are turtles and there are tortoises. Do you know that? Turtle and tortoise, they're two kind of turtles, right? They are turtles and tortoise. Now, what is the difference in the turtles? The turtles mostly spend the time in the water. Yes, they enjoys being in the water. So they spend most of the time in the water. And what about tortoise? Tortoises mostly spend their time on the land. Yes, they do go into the water as well. And the turtles do come up on the land as well, but tortoise mostly spend the time on the land and they enjoy swimming as well. So they spend some of the time in water as well. Yeah. Okay, that is great. So what is left? Yeah, one amazing thing is, turtles don't make friends. Even if they're in a group, they don't interact with each other. They stay with themselves. They don't talk. They don't say, hello, how are you? Boring, right? But yes, the good thing is if you keep a turtle as a pet, they will be friends with you. Amazing, right? Yes, that's a good part. Though they're not very social, but they will be very good friends with you. So you can keep turtle as a pet. Amazing, right? So we discussed about fish. You're going to observe about fish, right? And remember the things. Fish can feel the pain and they get stressed, right? They take oxygen from their gills, right? So quickly, we're going to revise, right? About the fish and the rabbit and the turtle. Okay, so now I will tell you one fact and you're going to tell me another one, right? So there are more than 30,000 types of fish, right? And the scientists are still discovering. They're not, it's not the end, like you can even discover a new kind of fish somewhere, right? When you grow up, okay? So all of you, can anybody tell me any one fact about the fish? Yeah, they can breathe through their, yes, gills, not fills, gills, yes. They breathe with their gills. They have like this on the side of the body. And we breathe from, yeah, with the help of our lungs, yes. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Yeah, good. Feeling good? Yes. Okay. So the fish are cold-blooded animals, right? That means that their body cannot control their temperature. And fish vertebrates, that means they have got a spine. You must have seen the cartoon, right? The Tom and Jerry cartoon, when they eat the fish and they take it out, there's only a skeleton left, and that is a big spine in it, right? Yes, you must have seen that. I have seen that when I was a child as well, right? That is super great, right? So another thing, the fish gets oxygen from the gills and the vertebrates, and they've got a spine, and they're cold-blooded animals, and they feel the pain and they get stressed. I'm really stressed about the fishes, knowing all that they get stressed, right? Okay, yeah, be happy about that. So rabbits are mammals. They're small mammals, and they're very famous for their, yay, long ears. That is super great. And they have got sensitive stomach, so they eat mostly hay and grass, and they enjoy carrots as well. Yeah. So if you have a bunny rabbit at home as a parent or as a pet, don't always feed him with the carrot. Right? That is super great. Okay. So, and the tails are like, they've got small tails like bun, so that's why they're called bunny. And they often sleep with their, yes, eyes open. That is so great. And the group of rabbit is called a colony. That is right. Excellent. And even rabbits, when they're happy, they purr, and they purr with the help of their teeth, and they rub them, right? So you're going to observe that also. Okay. Now, at the end about our Mr. Turtle. Hello, sorry, we forgot about that. Sorry. Okay. So about Mr. Turtle. So the turtles have hard shell. Oh yes. And they are very slow, right? Okay. And there, this hard shell is made up of keratin, made up of keratin. Yes, that is made up of keratin. The same the ink our nails are made up of, right? Our nails are made up of keratin, and the turtle's shell is also made up of keratin, right? So the other thing about the turtle and the tortoise, right? Now the turtles mostly likes to swim into the water, and the turtles, they spend most of the time on the land. Yes, looking for food. right? And the young turtles, they eat meat and insects mostly. And the old turtles enjoy grass. Yes, amazing. And another thing, remember, they're not very social. They don't interact with each other. I don't know, maybe they don't like each other. I don't know. We need to figure it out, or maybe ask a turtle, right? Okay. So they're not very social, but the good thing is if you keep them as a pet, not me, I don't want to keep a turtle as a pet. So if you keep turtle as a pet, he will be a friend with you. You could even name the turtle. What can we name a turtle? Mr. TT, right? Maybe. Or whatever you like, right? So this was all about pet animals. So remember the facts and try to find it out yourself, right? Okay, that is great. So I really enjoyed all the facts about these pet animals, and I hope you all have enjoyed them, right? So I'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye bye, and see you soon. Bye.